I got to see the whole game. I came home to look at work and home. You know what? That's actually not bad. You can tell you've been doing it a lot, right? Yeah, it gets easier. I gotta use different phrases. I can use all the keys, loses the handle, under pressure. I think honestly, I think it's great. Like when I've probably 3 of the last 5 games I've been like getting next to me. Yeah, and it's perfect. It's easier because you don't have to follow. It's easier to follow along. So much better. Yeah.
All right, everyone, welcome back. Little Thursday night matchup against Nepean. My usual spot for filming was snagged by a dad on the other team, so I apologize if this netting in front of me gets in the way of the view. All right, starting lineup. We have Cooper Lackey flanked by Mason Perron, Rhino Cummings. We got Murph and Glasper on the blue line. And here we go. Nepean comes away with the draw. Rhino steals it back. He looks up ice. Nice pass to Lackey. Lackey gains the zone. He goes wide. He shoots through traffic. Toe saved by the goaltender. Nepean comes away with the puck as they skate it out. Glasper forces his man wide. He loses the puck into the corner. Nepean has it down low. Lackey in support, sends it around the net. Rhino down low to get it. He skates it up. Gets around one man, loses the handle, but it flies out to center anyways, and Blazers relieve the pressure as Nepean will regroup at their own blue line and send it up ice. Glasper has the puck. He sends it up the boards to Ostapek. Ostapek leaves it for Davidson, who grabs it with a head of steam. He crosses the blue line. Nice pass over to Kelso, and the shot hits a stick and deflects up and caught and held by the goaltender for a whistle. Max Davidson with the offensive zone draw. Wins it over, but Nepean gets to it first. Zach gets it. He sends it over to Ling just outside the zone. Ling has to regroup at center. He loses the handle, but pokes it ahead anyways. And Nepean recovers and they move in. Nice poke check by Zach to knock it off his stick. Davidson will skate this one out. Nice backhand pass to Kelso just over his stick, and Nepean will shoot it up and out, and Ling has it back at center ice. He moves it up the boards to Ostapek. Ostapek fans on the dump in, and Nepean recovers the puck as They go D to D and look for an outlet pass. It's almost picked off, and here comes Nepean. Nepean spins off a check. Ling there, battle for the puck. Goes into the corner. Ling still battling for it. Nepean comes away with it. They try and send it out in front, and the shot is just wide as Nepean gets to it first in the corner. Moore down low battling for it. He chips it up the boards. OD gets it. He sidesteps a man, moves it up to Bennett. Bennett with some speed. Nice toe drag by Bennett. Sends it towards the net, and the goaltender will hang on for a whistle. 12:57 to go in the first, and we're still looking for the game's opening goal. Lackey in to take the draw. He wins it into the ref's skates. Rhino gets to it first. He spins off a check. He looks to the front of the net. He moves it behind to Mason Perrin out front. Great pass by Perrin. Scramble out in front, hits a skate, and Nepean comes away with it as they skate it out. Falkenberg in pursuit, and Murph's already skating backwards. And puck gets moved back to the blue line. Nepean, nice move there, but the defender loses the handle. Throws one towards the net, deflected off a stick and wide, and Nepean gets to it first. Nepean looking for a centering pass. Good pressure there by Falkenberg. Rhino recovers, and he'll skate this one out. He faces some pressure, but he still has it. It's knocked off his stick, but he battles, almost recovers it in his feet, and Nepean breaks out. Ostapik chips it past one man, not past the second, and Davidson moves it back up to Ostapik, and here comes Ostapik. 1-on-2, he goes wide, he's got a man in front. Short angle shot, rebound, and Max Davidson to bang in the rebound. And the Blazers jump out to a 1-0 lead. Ostapik with a nice shot down low. Toe save, rebound, went right out to Davidson, driving the net, and he tapped it in for the game's opening goal. So 11:58 to go in the first, and the Blazers find themselves up 1-0. Davidson in to take the draw. He wins it back to Glasper. Glasper moves it over to Moore. Knocked off his stick. Here comes Nepean, and they'll call that one offside. Hard to tell from this angle. Davidson wins the draw, wins it back to Moore. Moore chips it ahead to Ostapik. Ostapik loses the handle. It's knocked off his stick. Nepean gets it at center and turns and skates it up ice. Nepean takes it wide. Glasper forces a man down low. Centering pass picked off by Glasper. He loses an edge. Nepean recovers. They try and drive the net, but it's knocked off his stick by Falkenberg. Bennett there to break up that centering pass, and the puck goes back into the corner. Centering pass again, and it's on the back of the net, it looks like, and the ref will... Well, gave them a second to get it off, but they couldn't, so play will be blown down. 11:21 to go in the first. 1-0 Blazers. Bennett in to take the defensive zone draw. Nepean comes away with it. They turn and fire one towards the net, but it's wide. OD battles to get to it first. He does. Spins off a check and chips it up, but not out. It's held in at the blue line. Nepean will chip this one in off of something, and it's sent down low. Nepean behind the Blazers net. Good pressure by Bennett. Nearly forces a turnover as the teams battle for the puck along the boards. Centering pass. Gets past everybody. Tabachuk collects it, and he looks up ice. Centering pass on the mark. Here comes OD with a head of steam. OD goes wide, throws one on net, and it's stopped and held by the goaltender for a whistle. For those of you just tuning in, the Blazers find themselves up 1-0 on a nice rebound goal by Max Davidson. Lackey wins the draw to Murphy. Murph almost loses the handle, but keeps it alive and sends it in down low. Lackey gets it. He's got some room. Spins off a check. Moves it back to the point. Glasper has it. Shot through traffic. Oh, almost went in. That was close. Centering pass. Nice play by Perron to get that out in front. As Nepean will fire this one around with Lackey there to pressure. Kept in by Glasper. Glasper off the referee's shin. Back to the point. Nepean fumbles the breakout pass, and they'll send this one down. Not quite enough for ice as Murph chases this down and gets there first. He reverses, sends it up to Rhino. Rhino moves it up to Lackey. Lackey, under some pressure, gets it ahead to Perron. Perron almost gets it around the defender as Nepean will skate this one up ice. Rhino in pursuit as Ling will chase this one down into the corner with Davidson in support. Davidson grabs the puck, sends it up the boards to Rhino. Rhino goes down, but he's able to get it out to Ostapek, who chips it ahead. It's knocked off his stick, but Davidson's there to collect the loose puck. Nice pass to Ostapek. Oh my, what a play by Max Davidson. Picks up the loose puck and the nice backdoor pass to Ostapek, who makes no mistake from there. As this duo strikes again. And the Blazers jump out to a 2-0 lead. 9:29 to go in the first. And the line of Davidson, Ostapek, and Kelso has looked sharp thus far. Davidson in to take the draw. Nepean chips that ahead and chases. Zach Moore's centering pass hits a skate. Slap shot saved by Dylan, and here comes Kelso up the boards. He's pinned to the boards and the puck squirts free. Nepean gets this one. They go D to D. Back to the D, up the boards again. Puck takes a hop, and one of the forwards will skate up. Nice stick lift there by Dax Bennett, and the puck goes just wide of Dylan, and Moore collects the puck up. He spins off a check. He goes D to D to Hudson Ling. Ling loses the handle, but he's able to poke it past a forward checker, and it gets sent up ice to Colton Kelso, just out of reach of him, and Nepean will collect this one up. Good pressure by Kelso, almost forced the turnover. And Nepean comes away with some speed. Centering pass is chipped up and over everyone, but oh boy. I think it, I don't know, it looked like it hit, the centering pass hit something, got in behind Dylan and trickled in. So not a pretty goal, but they all count. And Nepean cuts the lead to 1. So 8:35 to go in the first period, and Blazers still leading 2-1. But Nepean has made it a much closer game now. Bit of a bad break for the Blazers there. They did a good job of keeping the puck carrier to the outside. All right, Nepean comes away at the draw. They nearly turn it over. Pass is off the mark. It goes all the way down. Is it enough? Not enough for icing. Falkenberg sends this one around. OD does get there. He chips it ahead. Nepean gets there first. Bennett pressuring. Good job there. Almost forced a turnover. OD. Nice play by OD. And shot through traffic. Big rebound. OD gets there. He sends it down low. Tabachuk almost forces a turnover there as Nepean send this one out. And OD's there to break that play up. Nepean sends this one in, but not past Murph, who gets it. He banks it off the end boards to his partner Falkenberg. Falkenberg under pressure though. Nepean battling for it. Shot is off the mark and goes behind the net. Murph chips it up to OD. OD with some speed. He goes wide. He gets around the defender. He loses the handle. Lackey's there in support. He grabs it, spins off a check. He's looking for a centering pass, but he's pinned to the boards. Ref telling them to move. Pass goes back to the point. Zach Moore, almost got picked off. Glasper will send this one in. Blazers will have to tag up. And Nepean will skate this one out. Stretch pass off the mark. This will go all the way down. Should be icing. Oh, okay, it is. One ref was saying that it hit something, but they call it down. .7:02 to go in the first. Still 2-1 Blazers. Goals by Davidson and Ostapek. And Confusion over that whistle will lead to a face-off at center ice, which the Blazers will win. Lackey skates this one in. Puck's knocked off his stick. He moves it down low to Perron. Perron back to Lackey. Lackey chips it back to Perron. Back to Lackey. Centering pass. Rhino almost taps it in on the short side. Lackey will race to get to this. Puck goes out. Nice job by Rhino to steal that. Sends it back down. Bouncing puck. Bouncing puck on everyone. Moore throws it far side. It's picked off by the Raiders and battle for it along the boards. Good pressure by the Blazers here. Ty Glasper moves it over to Rhino. Rhino loses the handle and tries to get it back, but Nepean will come away with this. They go D to D and they will break out here. They gain center and dump it in where Zach Moore will go collect it. He goes behind his own net, passes up the boards to Kelso. Kelso leaves it for Davidson, but it's just out of reach. Tried to hit him in stride. Glasper breaks, who is that? Glasper breaks it up, and here comes Ostapek. He shoots through traffic, blocker save. Puck is banked off the boards. Davison gets there. He sends it down low. It's picked off. Puck squirts free, and Davidson steals it back. The kid is everywhere tonight. Davidson hooked up. Looked like it was accidental. He spins out, and Nepean recovers. Breakout pass off the mark. Falkenberg. It's knocked off his stick and back down, and Ling will chase this down. He's got a Nepean player right behind him. He'll wrap it around the boards to Ostapek. Ostapek gets it and turns up ice. Chips it over to Bennett. Bennett's knocked down. There's a hitting call coming. Bennett took out another player on that play. And the Blazers will head to the power play with 5:17 to go in the first. All right, so the Blazers with a 2-minute man advantage. Dax Bennett drew the penalty, is in to take the faceoff. He wins it back, but people were yelling, and they'll wait for the yelling to subside, I guess. I don't know what's going on here. All the refs have green armbands, so we're not allowed to yell at them. Okay, I think they'll let them play. All right, Bennett in stick draw, bounces on him, Nepean gets to it. Tabachuk's there first. He goes wide. He tries to pass it out front, off his skate, goes back to the point. Ling gets it. He has a second. He moves it down low to Tabachuk. Tabachuk walks out of the corner, banks it off a man, and it sits in the crease and almost goes in. Falkenberg gets it. He keeps it in. Nice play by Falkenberg. I thought that was out for sure. Bennett tries to shoot through traffic, hits something. Puck ricochets off a few things. Bennett's got some time. He walks out of the corner. He toe drags out of the backhand off of him. Ling comes in to get it. He throws one towards the net, hits a stick. Bennett spins off that, moves it back to Tabachuk. Tabachuk through traffic, hits a shin pad. They move it up, kept in by Ling. Ling moves it back down low to Bennett. Bennett's got some room. He walks in, and he shoots this one just over the crossbar, all the way around. Falkenberg gets there. He moves it all the way over to Tabachuk. Tabachuk. Oh, puck cleared to the blue line. Ling's got it. He walks in. He sends it back down low to Tabachuk. Tabachuk, short angle shot, rolls onto the goalie's pad and is held for a whistle. Tabachuk trying to capitalize on the traffic in front. Almost had one bank in as the Blazers get some good looks on that power play. The confusion earlier was over whether it was a 2-minute or a 4-minute penalty, and it appears to be a 4-minute hit to the head penalty. So the Blazers, 2:53 left in this power play. Yeah, hit to the head, yeah. So a bunch of shots on that. First flurry, let's see if the rest of the power play can get some shots as well and potentially another goal. All right, Nepean comes away at the draw, and they'll send this one all the way down. Murph collects it. He's under some pressure. Has time to move it up to Rhino. Rhino skates it up through center. He goes wide. He's looking towards the net. Tries to sidestep a Nepean defender. Nepean comes away with it. They'll send this one down, and Nepean should be able to clear this, and they stretch pass. Ooh. Murph has to collect this under some pressure. He loses an edge, stays up though. Nice recovery there. Sends it behind the net to Glasper. Glasper moves it up to Perrin. Perrin moves it over. Lackey one touch to Rhino. Rhino gains his own. He looks for the trailer, gets it back to Lackey. Lackey sends it back, but it's behind Rhino. Rhino battles for it. He walks out. He goes down. Puck goes flying just wide of the net. Ostapik recovers. Ostapik centering past it. Oh, huge save. Ostapik feeds Lackey in the slot. Lackey, good shot, but nice save by the goaltender to keep this a one-goal game. Nice setup by Ostapik there. All right, Max Davidson in to take the draw. Nepean wins it back, but Ostapik appears to get there first. Puck sent into the corner. Davidson almost steals it. Puck sent up ice, kept in. Davidson has it. He moves it down low to Ostapik. Ostapik walks out of the corner, tries to jam it home. Davidson there, he shoots off a defender. Davidson again, almost through the goaltender's legs. They send it around the boards where Murph keeps it in. He sends it back down low, just out of reach of Davidson. They send it up ice, and this one will go all the way down. A minute 23 to go on the power play as Ty Glasper has to race down ice to get this. Oh, pass to Ostapik was knocked off his stick the moment he got it. And Murph is facing some pressure as Nepean doing a good job of killing valuable seconds on this Blazers power play. Glasper moves it up to Ostapik. Ostapik gains center. He gains the blue line. He's got a man behind him. Nice move by... Oh! Ostapik almost goes end-to-end. Wraparound attempt. Kelso over to Ling. Ling from the point. He sends this one down. Back to Ostapik. Ostapik from the corner. He's hit from behind, and that's going to be a call. Nepean player eased up at the last second, but still knocked him down from behind, and that's a penalty. Although kudos to that Nepean player for not following through and injuring anyone. Okay, so Blazers find themselves with a two-man advantage for 35 seconds. And then after that, it'll be a 5-on-4. Bennett to take the draw. O'Donnell gets to it, backhander, pad save, goes into the corner. He moves it back to the point, to Ling. Ling moves it over to Moore. Moore sends it through, rebound. And Nepean will send this one all the way down. Just wide of the Dylan's net. Zach gets there first, he collects it. He stretched past O'Donnell. O'Donnell chips it ahead to Bennett. Bennett, nice move there, inside out. Oh, just as he's shooting, the defender gets a stick on it. He tries to center it. Knocked off a stick. Puck goes all the way around, but Nepean will get... The guy that just got out of the box will get there first, and Nepean will skate this up ice. Moore forces his man wide, centering pass past everyone to the far corner. Ling will get there first. He's got some time. Stretch past Bennett works. Bennett will send this one in, and the forwards will go for a line change. Final minute to play in the first period. Nepean will be able to skate this one out. They send it. Oh, hits his own player in the back of the neck. Falkenberg gathers this loose puck up at center, moves it up to Rhino. Rhino goes wide, protects the puck. He spins, sends it back to Falkenberg, just out of reach. 33 seconds left in the period. 35 seconds left in the power play. Perrin flips this one ahead, just out of reach. Shot is... Wow. Phenomenal job by Falkenberg to keep that one, and it still makes its way out eventually, but he stopped that slap shot with his hands. All right, final 10 seconds of play. Nepean sends this one all the way around. Takes a funny hop, kept in by Falkenberg. He sends it over. Rhino gets to it first. He chips it in down low, and that should just about do it. So, after one period of play, the Blazers are hanging on to a 2-1 lead. And I've had quite a few opportunities on back-to-back power plays, including an abbreviated 5-on-3. You're watching Blazers hockey. All right. We're just about to get started here. So the Blazers have 8 seconds of power play time left from the last penalty at the end of the first period. It's doubtful they'll be able to do much with it, but I guess we'll see. All right, Davidson in to take the opening draw. Ref's not liking what they see. All right, Ostapek shields the puck, moves it over to Davidson just out of reach. Nepean gets it. We're back to 5-on-5. Nice try on the stick lift there by Murph as Nepean sends this one in. Falkenberg gets there first. He's under some pressure. He chips it up around the forward checker. No battle for this one. Good job by Murph to break that up. Nepean centering pass. Blazers collapsing on the puck. Good pressure there. Kelso will skate this one out to center. He gains the zone. He goes wide looking for a trailer. He cuts to the middle, leaves it for Davidson. Davidson sidesteps one man. His shot hits something and goes into the corner where Kelso recovers. Sends it behind the net. Nepean will get to this first as they move it up ice. Almost intercepted by Bennett as Nepean will skate this one up. Looks like a 2-on-2. Dax Bennett back in support. Nepean cuts to the slot. They'll shoot. Nice save by Dylan. Nepean collects the rebound. Murph trying to push his man off the puck. Some good work down low by Nepean. Glasper pressures the puck carrier. Murph gets in there, lifts his stick as the Blazers battle to get control of this puck. Puck is sitting there loose. O'Donnell comes away with it. Nice chip ahead to Tabachuk, but it's off his skate, and Nepean will send this back in. Murph knocks it off the player's stick. He'll send this one up the boards. Bennett picks it up. And Bennett, centering pass, does make it to Tabachuk. Tabachuk collects to himself. He throws one to the net, but his stick's lifted at the last second, and Nepean comes away with it. Good job by Ty Glasper to break that up. Nepean regroups at center. O'Donnell pressures. Perron comes in and knocks it off the stick. Centering pass almost picked off. Lackey there battling for it. Puck sent into the Blazers' end, and Ty Glasper will hunt this down. He spins off a check and reverses. Nice pass to Perron. Perron moves it up to Rhino. Rhino with some speed. He gains the blue line. He goes wide. Lackey shoots. Oh! Squeaks behind the goaltender, and the goaltender turns and makes a diving save before it is able to cross the goal line. Blazers several inches away from making this a 3-1 game. All right, Lackey in to take the draw. He wins it cleanly back. Perron moves it to Ling. Ling chips it back to Perron. Ling poke checks it. Can't keep it in, and the puck is out. Ling gets it, banks it up the boards to Perron. Perron loses the handle. Oh, no. Lackey steals it from Perron, I guess, or... All right, puck goes behind the net. Rhino gets it. He spins off a check. Centering pass to Lackey. Oh, one-timer is just off the mark. Great pass by Rhino there. Falkenberg pinches, sends it into the corner. It hits a skate. Falkenberg battling for it again. Sends it down low to Perron. Perron throws it through the crease. No one there. Up the boards. Ling keeps it in. Banks it in down low. It goes into the corner where Perron goes for it. He's pinched out, but he battles back for it. Davidson fights for it. He comes with it. Puck goes to Ling. Ling bank off the boards back to Perron, but it goes past him and into the corner where Rhino will try and recover the puck. Rhino has it. He sends it back to Ling at the point. Ling shoots through traffic, hits a body in front and goes wide. Puck sent up the boards. Falkenberg uses his skate to kick it to his stick. Davidson walks out of the corner. He shoots. Oh, big glove save and the puck bounces over the net. Kelso recovers. He chips it out to Ling at the blue line. Ling sends it off the boards into the corner. Some good sustained pressure by the Blazers here. Centering pass by Ostapik hits a skate. Ostapik comes out of the corner anyways and tries to throw it towards the net. Puck goes just through the crease and wide of the open cage. Kelso spins off a check. He's looking for a pass. Moves it behind the net to Ostapik. Ostapik takes a look. He tries to saucer it through. Puck gets past everyone and Nepean will send this one down. This won't be enough for ice. Ling gets it. He takes a look. He throws a stretch pass all the way down to Ostapik. Great pass by Ling. Ostapik sidesteps a man. Dangles again. Centering pass to Davidson. He leaves it for Ostapik. Ostapik back to Davidson. Down low to Ostapik. Centering pass through the crease. Pinballs around. It's in the slot. And at some point the goalie covers it and the ref will blow the whistle. Some great pressure by that line right there as a bunch of good scoring chances and a couple passes and shots right through the crease. All right, 10:34 to go in the second. Still 2-1 Blazers. Bennett in to take the draw. He moves it over. Tabachuk centering pass. O'Donnell battling for the loose puck. Tabachuk comes away with it. He throws it back into the corner, hits a stick, blocks this. Tabachuk, good job to block the clearing attempt. Puck goes into the far corner where Nepean gets there first. The pass is off the mark. Bennett picks that off. He's got a little bit of room. He loses an edge. Murph forced to go retreat into his own end to get the puck. He sends it back to Glasper. Glasper, his pass, it's a skate. Dylan covers the angle. Puck sits loose. Ref can't see it. Blows it dead. Murph letting the Nepean player know he's no longer welcome. 9:59 to go in the second. Lackey in to take the draw. Nepean comes away with it. They move it down low. Nepean gets to it first. Ling pressures the puck carrier. Spins off a check. Ling drops his stick. He picks it up. He gets it back. He tries to chip it around the player. Knocked off his stick. Lackey spins back. Moves it over to Ling. Ling walks out of the corner. Moves it up to Rhino. Good job receiving that pass. Rhino will skate out to center. Chip it up the boards. Puck is in the Nepean corner. They send it back up. Moore keeps it alive. Sends it towards the net. Perron stops it and gets a shot away. As Nepean will skate this one out. Moore forces the man wide. They go behind the net looking for a centering pass. Ling uses his skate to block that shot into the corner. It's chipped up to Perron. Perron flips it off the boards, but it's kept in. Puck goes past everyone. Moore collects it. Sidesteps one play. Nice play by Moore. Stretch pass to Perron. Perron comes through center. He's got Rhino with him. He's got Lackey behind him. Lackey goes for a line change, though. And defense almost caught on a line change, but Falkenberg almost offside. They have to tag up, and this allows Nepean time to skate the puck out. Stretch pass picked off by Falkenberg. He's got a man on him, knocked off his stick. Falkenberg has to battle for it, and Nepean comes away with it. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, puck lies there. Multiple people kicking and hacking. Dylan will hang on for a whistle. 8:16 to go in the second period. Still 2-1 Blazers. Oh, and that melee in front of Dylan, Nepean has taken a slashing penalty. And the Blazers will find themselves on the man advantage once more. The trio of Davidson, Ostapek, and Kelso is on, with Murph and Falkenberg on the blue line. Ostapek moves it back to Murph. Murph fans on it, gets it back to Davidson. Davidson walks into the slot, sends it down to Ostapek. Ostapek tries to roof it short side, and the puck rolls on him. Goaltender hangs on for a whistle. Some nice puck movement by Davidson there. I always think Davidson's cut into the slot to shoot, and then he finds someone backdoor or down low to pass to. He's got incredible hockey IQ and great vision. All right, Davidson wins this over to Kelso. He runs into a man, but Kelso, no, that's Ostapek. Back to the point. Falkenberg tries to keep this alive. He does. He sends this down low, hits something. Now it gets down low. Eludes Ostapek, who loses an edge, but knocks it off the player's stick, and Nepean will send this one all the way down, killing valuable seconds. Murph collects this behind his net. He sends it up ice, just out of reach to Kelso. And Nepean will rifle this one back down as Nepean has to tag up. Falkenberg collects the puck. He looks up ice, moves it over to Ostapek. Ostapek leaves it for Davidson. Davidson goes wide, moves it back to Ostapek. Ostapek through a crowd has it knocked off his stick, as Nepean will send this one down. Murph gets it. He gets it. He sends it up ice to Bennett at center. Bennett gets the puck. He gains the zone. Bennett goes wide, fakes the shot, toe drags, has it in the corner. Bennett looking for a pass. Walks out of the corner at the backhand, gets it to OD, almost chipped that in, and the puck is sent out to center where Zach Moore collects it. He sends it over to Tabachuk. Tabachuk cuts through the middle, splits everyone. Oh! Tabachuk nearly knocked down, but gets back up. Thought he split the D there. It was really close. Knocked off a stick at the last second. All right, Nepean tries to clear it, hits a skate back in front. Tabachuk battles for it in the slot. Nepean comes away. They'll rifle around the boards. Ty Glasper flies off the blue line to keep it in. He pinches, sends it down low, but it's sent back out to the blue line. Again, Glasper keeps it alive. Puck hits something and goes high into the air, and it's sent down the ice. Final seconds of the power play. As Zach Moore gets to this first, he goes around the net, and Rhino calling for the stretch pass, but he was too far. No one saw him. Bennett, under some pressure, he has to spin back. He'll move it to Rhino. Rhino has it. He's got a streaking Tabachuk with him. Rhino goes wide. He passes. Oh, perfect pass to Tabachuk. He nearly had the backdoor tap in. All right. Rhino tries to knock it off the player's stick. Puck squirts free, sent out to the blue line as Nepean. Nice bump pass there, but the player overskated it. Glasper loses an edge, but is able to chip it ahead. Lackey has it now. He skates up ice. He moves it over to Perron. Perron, centering pass off something in front. Perron's looked dangerous the last couple games, and he's had a few good rushes. A couple shoves after the whistle. Perron seems to be in some discomfort. And Brian, the trainer, comes on. Looks like someone might have fallen on top of Perron. Perron gets up and struggles to the bench, but these kids are all Tonka tough. I'm sure he'll be okay. All right. Face off just outside the Nepean zone. Chipped ahead by Lackey. Lackey throws one towards the net, just wide. It settles in behind the net. Lackey gets there first, sends it out in front. Picked off by Nepean as they skate up ice. Nice job by Falkenberg to break up that play. Ling gets a piece of shot and it goes high and wide. Nepean gets to it. Good try to knock it off the stick. Ling will go get this puck behind his net. He sends the puck back around, but the puck rolls on him. Clearing pass gets all Falkenberg. He tries to send it up. It's picked off. Nepean knocked off. Hits a skate. Puck gets to the blue line, but not out. Nepean sends it all around. Falkenberg sends it to Ling. Ling tries to clear it. Knocked off his stick. Ling will skate this one out of trouble and move it up to Rhino. Rhino goes nearly offside. Good job by Lackey not to go offside. Ostovic shoots through traffic. Blocker. Rebound goes into the corner. Rhino gets there. He sends it back down to Lackey. Lackey shields the puck. He sends it up to Lackey. Ling gets it. He fumbles it. Keeps it in. No, he doesn't. Ling shakes his head after that one. Puck went off the heel of his stick and into his own feet. Play whistle dead on the offside. 4:10 to go in the second. Still 2-1 Nepean. Davidson in to take the draw. Nepean wins this. D-to-D pass is off the mark. Nepean forced to regroup in their own end with some pressure by Davidson and Ostovic. Centering pass goes past everyone out to Murph. Murph loops back into the Blazers' end, banks it off the boards to his partner Glasper sends it up the boards to Ostovic. Ostovic chips it up almost to Kelso, but it ends up working out anyways. And Kelso, nice sidestep there. Davidson with a nice move. Davidson, backhand pass, hits a shin pad. Tabachuk nearly breaks up that breakout as Tabachuk gets back to send it back out to center, and Nepean has to regroup. 3:25 to go in the second period, still 2-1 Blazers. Pass is off the mark. Ty Glasper will get there first. He loses the handle. Pass is thrown towards the net, just through the crease and wide. Kelso almost sprung on that pass. Nice move by a Raiders defender. Throws it towards the net. Glasper breaks that up, and here comes Davidson. He moves it up to Tabachuk. Tabachuk with some speed. He goes wide, sends it down low where Kelso tries to get to it. He's tied up by the defender, no call. Kelso still gets to it regardless. Nepean gets to it. They have it behind their own end. No pressure, so they spin off a check and then look for the breakout pass. Nice patience by the Nepean defender on that play. And here they come. Nepean comes down. Ling forces his man wide. Centering pass. Sits in the crease. Ling knocks it away. O'Donnell tries to get to it. He pressures the puck carrier. Good job by Moore to come in and throw that back, but it's kept in. Nepean shoots through just wide of the net. Puck goes off the end boards and out to the blue line. Off a skate. Moore doing whatever he can to get away from it. Goes back into the corner. Bennett battles for it. He's got O'Donnell and Moore helping out. It's, yeah, no one was really getting that puck out, so the ref blows the whistle. 1:57 to go in the second. Still 2-1 Blazers. All 5 Blazers players will go for a line change. And Lackey, who's been good in the face-off tonight, will come in to take this important defensive zone draw. He kind of wins, kind of loses it. Gets back to the point. Kept in by Nepean. They throw it into the corner. Pass Falkenberg. Nepean centering pass off a skate. Perron gets it. He spins. Sends it up. Rhino gets it. He's got some speed. He protects the puck. Moves it over to Lackey, but it's picked off. Murph gets it. His pass hits a man, and Falkenberg is forced to get it. It's knocked off his stick and down low. Falkenberg behind his own net. He banks it around the boards up to Perron. Perron under some pressure. His pass off the mark. And Nepean, bodies flying everywhere. Dylan will cover this and hang on for a whistle. 1:13 to go in the second. The Blazers have done a good job of not letting Dylan see too many shots, and Dylan's been up to task for most of the ones he has seen. One lucky goal so far, and that's been the only one that's got past him. All right, Nepean passes off the mark. Moore picks it up and sends it up to Ostapek. Ostapek with some speed. He shoots through traffic. It's on net and easily held by the goaltender for a whistle. We're in the last minute of play, 56 seconds to go. Still 2-1 Blazers. Davidson in to take this draw. Chips it ahead to Kelso. Kelso centering pass, but no one there. And Nepean will skate this one out. Shot from far out. Saved by Dylan. Rebound sits beside the net. Glasper spins off a check. Sends it around to Ostapek. Ostapek has his pocket picked, and it's sent back low where Glasper has to collect it. He tries to poke it past to the Nepean player. He does. Moore chips it up the boards. Kelso has it, but he's got some pressure on him right away. He skates it out to center, but Nepean's able to poke it off his stick as Kelso battles for it back. He moves it up to Ostapek, who loses the handle, almost sprung. And Nepean has it. Final 8 seconds. Puck is off the mark and out to center. Ostapek breaks that off. He gains center, and he'll send this one in with final seconds ticking away. So after 2 periods of play, the Blazers hanging on to a 2-1 lead. You're watching Blazers hockey. All right. We're just about set to start the final frame of the game. 2-1 Blazers still against the Nepean Raiders. Bennett wins the draw into the ref's skates. Ref doesn't make any effort to get out of the way. Tavachuk to loose puck. He's forced wide. He protects the puck. He gets it down low. Centering pass to Bennett. Bennett behind the net. He's got it. He sends it back to Ling at the point. Ling gets it. Moves it back to Bennett. Too hot to handle. They send it back out. Past everyone. Falkenberg gets to it. Backhands it to Tavachuk. Tavachuk fights for it back. It squirts free. And Nepean recovers at center ice, and they'll skate it into the Blazers' end. Good back pressure by Tavachuk. Ling forces the man wide. Centering pass. Looked like it hit Dylan's save. Or Dylan's pad, sorry. And from the point, Nepean throws one towards the net, past everyone, wide in the net, hits the end boards. Nepean tries to center it, gets past everyone. O'Donnell gets it. Nice move there to sidestep the defender. However, it's knocked off his stick as the defenders for the Blazers go for a line change. Murph is back to pressure. Good support by Lackey. Shot from out far, saved by Dylan, pad save. Rhino chips it past everyone. We have a 2-on-1 shaping up here. Rhino sends it too hot to handle. Saucer pass was just a little too high. Right idea. Murph gets it. He sends it back up the boards. Almost too many men against Nepean. Perrin almost breaks up that stretch pass as Glasper tries to chip it past. Shot from far out. Goes past everyone. Settles on the side of the net. Nepean turns and fires one towards the net. Goes just wide. Centering pass. Lackey gets to it first. He sends it up to Rhino. Rhino gets there. Lackey collects the loose puck. He sidesteps a Nepean player, and Lackey goes wide. Oh boy. He almost got clipped. Murph will send this one back up ice. Blazers almost called for too many men. Lackey will send this one down and go for a change. Pass goes around the boards. Glasper there to keep it in. Ostovic sends it down low. Davidson will get to this, fired around the corner, where Kelso and Zach both converge on the puck. Nepean gets there first. Turnover through the legs. Kelso, nice. Oh, Kelso with a great attempt to make a backhand pass to Davidson, but hits a stick at the last second. Ling breaks up the pass, but it's then knocked off his stick and sent to the corner. Shot. I don't know if it was a pass or a shot from the side, but Dylan gets a piece of it. Puck's behind the Blazers' end. Spinorama pass, and it's on the mark. So blind spinorama pass from behind the net finds the Nepean player alone in the slot, and they score 5-hole on Dylan before he even had a chance to get set up. And 15:07 to go in the game, and Nepean has tied this at 2. All right, Bennett in to take the draw. Kavachuk pokes it ahead, out of reach, and O'Donnell will chase this one down. Good back check by Bennett. Kavachuk knocks it ahead, and he'll skate it up. He sends it in deep around the net to O'Donnell. O'Donnell gets there first. He reverses, sends it back down, bounces. Bennett gets it. Bennett has it. He moves it to the point. Falkenberg from the point. Sends it back to Bennett. Bennett kicks it up to his stick. Bennett sends it back down low. O'Donnell tries to get there first. It gets past him. Tabachuk, he's there. Tries to send it back to O'Donnell. Hits the Nepean defender. And Nepean will grab this one out of traffic and skate it out. Play broken up by Lackey, who just came on. He gets tied up, no call. And Nepean will skate into the Blazers' end. They throw it towards the net, off the side of the net. Dylan will cover and hang on for a whistle. Just under 14 minutes to go in the game, 2-2. All right, Perrin settles this one back down to Murph. Murph goes behind the net to Falkenberg. Falkenberg sends it around to Perrin. Perrin looks up ice. He chips it through the legs of a Nepean player. Lackey comes in wide. He throws one towards a streaking Rhino, but it hits a skate at the last second. Nice try there. Stretch pass is good, and here comes Nepean. Falkenberg's there, and Lackey's racing to get back. Falkenberg forces his man wide and pins him to the end boards. Players battle for the puck in the Blazers' end in the corner. Ostovic comes away with it. He chips it out of the zone, but a little too far to get to, as Nepean has it. They send it up the boards where Ostovic was waiting. Rhino takes the loose puck. He goes down. Nepean comes away with it. They'll send it around the boards. Murph pinches. He sends it back down to Ostovic. Ostovic, centering pass off the mark. And Nepean will skate this one out. They'll backhand this one in. It goes all the way down. Glasper gets there first. He sends it around the boards, but it hits a Nepean player, so Glasper will go the other way. He sends it up to Ostovic. Ostovic moves it up to Davidson. Davidson with some speed sends it over to Kelso. He misses it, and Nepean will regroup. Some nice puck movement by the Nepean defenders. Puck bounces on a couple players. Moore sends it up ice. just behind Kelso, and Nepean tries this again as they bank it up the boards, and a streaking Nepean player sends it in deep where Ty Glasper will go to recover the puck. He reverses, sends it around a player up the boards. Ostapic gets it, sidesteps a man, sends it towards the blue line but not out, and Nepean sends it back in where Zach Moore has to collect the puck in his own corner. He looks up ice, puck rolls on him, he has to spin back. Good pressure here by Nepean. Blazers trying to clear the zone. Ty Glasper sends it up the boards. Ostapic gets it, almost runs into the ref. Ostapic sends it up to Kelso, who collects the puck and does a nice spin move. He will send this one in and go for a line change as Nepean will skate this one out. Puck's off the mark and Moore has the puck. He goes D to Glasper. Glasper sends it up to Tabachuk, who sidesteps a man and tries to move it up to Bennett, but it hits a Nepean player. Tabachuk battles to get it back. Tabachuk sends it far side, just out of reach of OD. But OD's there to break up the pass. Kept in by Bennett. Bennett banks it into OD. OD looking, moves it down low to Tabachuk. Tabachuk surveys. He throws one towards the net. Nepean will recover, and they will skate this one out. They've got numbers and speed. Good save by Dylan. Ling chips this one ahead. It's stolen by Falkenberg. He moves it up to Bennett. Bennett goes far side to Tabachuk. Tabachuk goes wide. He sidesteps one man but loses the handle. And Nepean sends this one out to center. Ling has it. He takes a look. Stretch pass is picked off. All right, Rhino at center ice moves it up. Perron gets it. He gains his own. He'll send this one in. Hits the ref. And Nepean will gather this up and send it up the boards. Lackey keeps it alive. Rhino recovers. He drives the net. He loses the handle. Centering pass off his skate. Perron waiting there for it. Didn't get to him though. Nice move by Rhino to sidestep a check. He throws one towards the net. Hits something and goes almost in. Puck goes around the boards and Nepean will skate this one out of trouble. Lackey furiously back-checking, and he's there to break up that play. Great back-check by Lackey. Muscles his man off the puck, who then goes into the end boards. No call coming, so excellent play by Lackey to win that battle and not take a penalty. All right, puck's chipped in back in. Centering pass. Whoo! Shot nearly eludes Dylan, but he got a stick on it at the last second. A high blocker side shot. Hit his stick somehow and stays out. Dylan's stick was actually knocked out of his hands on that play. And Murph and a Nepean player pin it to the boards and hang on for a whistle. 9:28 to go in the third. It's still 2-2. Nepean battling back from a 2-0 lead, or a 2-0 deficit, sorry. Moore banks it off the boards to Ling. Ling gets it. He chips it up the boards to Ostavic. Ostavic can't clear it, and it's sent back in where Ling is forced to retreat and gather it up. He fans on the DDD pass, gets it to Moore eventually. Moore moves it up to Kelso, but it's knocked off his stick. Moore battles to get the puck back. He chips it past everyone. It's up the boards. Not quite out. And Kelso battling for the puck. Skated through his man, and they'll call that body contact. So Nepean heads to the power play. So 8:56 to go in the game, and Nepean has a 2-minute man advantage. Davidson wins the draw. Moore sends it around the boards, but not out. Pass into the traffic, knocked off his stick nicely by Ling, and this one sent all the way down by Ostavic on net. Goaltender makes an easy save as Nepean will skate this one up. It's out of reach. Refs get in the way again. They're lucky they have those green armbands. All right, good pressure there. Nepean struggling to get out of their own end at the moment. Good pressure by Davidson. Nepean, again, good pressure by Davidson. Centering pass off the mark. Ling gets it, and he will send this one all the way down. as all four Blazers go for a line change. Bennett pressures. Good job here. Blazers have killed almost half the penalties so far. Stretch pass by Nepean. Fumbled. Murph tries to pinch and gets past him. O'Donnell in support. He tries to push his man off the puck. Nepean behind the net. Centering pass. Defender pinched. It's thrown back behind the net. Oh boy. Dylan sliding around in the crease trying to go side to side. And OD gets it. He whips it around the boards, but it's held in. D-to-D pass. Good job by O'Donnell to break that up. He has his pocket picked. Shot from center thrown towards the net. Final 25 seconds of the power play. Good aggressive penalty kill so far by the Blazers. Here comes Nepean though. They've got numbers. Moore forces his man wide. Centering pass. They move it back to the trailer. Rhino battles for it. He ties up his man. Final few seconds of the power play. Moore comes away with it. He'll send this one out and pass an unsuspecting Nepean defender, and it goes all the way down. Literally perfect. Not icing, even if there was some time left. Tabachuk, good pressure. Sent up the boards. Lackey. It's knocked off his stick. Rhino has it. He tries to sidestep a man. Gets it back. Rhino falls and gets up faster than I had time to even make mention of it. Rhino sends it. Oh, centering pass almost to Lackey. Stretch pass. It's behind. Lackey there to break that up. Nice back check by Lackey and sends his man to the ground. Lackey is playing aggressive and hard and not getting penalized for it. Great job by Lackey. And Lackey, speaking of, has the puck. He goes wide, 1-on-4. He tries to shoot through traffic. It's knocked off his stick. Kelso's there to pick up the centering pass, and he's tied up, no call. Puck gets past everyone. Ling gets it. He'll send it up the boards. Perrin has it. He spins. He's in some trouble and some pressure as both teams battle for the puck along the boards. 5:54 to go in the game. Nepean comes away with it. Passes off the mark and leaves the zone. Nepean has to regroup. They pass D to D. Davidson making life hell on the puck carrier. Breaks it up, and Perrin steals it in center. He goes wide. He shoots through traffic. It's high and wide. Settles in behind the net. Kelso's there to pressure. He's got it. Kelso sidesteps. He sends it out into Falkenberg. Falkenberg loses the handle in traffic before he can get a shot away, and here comes Nepean. Shot through traffic just wide of the net. Good job by Ostevik to get back after Falkenberg fell, or lost the puck. Puck's behind the net. Centering pass gets past everyone. Kelso has it. He banks it off the boards and out to relieve the pressure as Nepean regroups in this neutral zone. Passes up. They go D to D and back. Oh, some nice puck movement here by Nepean. They leave it for a trailer. Bennett forces a man wide. Ling down low. Puck behind the Blazers' end. Sent back to the blue line. Shot through traffic. Wide of the net. Puck goes into the corner. Ling's there battling for it, and so is Davidson. Davidson tries to stick lift. Ling gets a piece of it, knocks it off. Puck is in the corner. Centering pass almost hits Ling and goes in. Ling banks it up the boards nicely to Ostevik. It's out of reach and they keep it in. Oh boy. Some nice moves there by the Nepean defender, but he loses the handle, and Falkenberg sends it up to Ostevik. Ostevik weaves. Knocked off his stick, but Bennett is there almost to get it back. Good pressure by Bennett. 4:10 to go in the third period. Nepean having a little trouble getting out of their own end here. Good job by Rhino. Almost a turnover. Glasper gets it. He'll throw this one back in. And I don't know why they called that offside, but I don't know. Not sure why they blew that one down. It was offside, but they didn't even give Nepean time, or Blazers time to tag up. In any case, Nepean wins the draw. They have it at center. They go wide. Ty Glasper. Nepean behind the net. Centering pass hits something in front, and Dylan hangs on for a whistle. 3:44 to go in the game. Still 2-2. All right, Lackey wins the draw. Rhino collects the loose puck. He skates in behind his own net, chips it up the boards, gets it on the other side. Rhino, he's been carrying the puck very well all night. Runs into a man, but goes through him. Rhino gets it back. He's 1-on-3 right now. I don't know where the puck is. Puck bounces up and over everyone, and a Nepean player comes away with it. But Lackey's there, back checking again. Lackey has been all over the ice tonight. Rhino gets the loose puck after Lackey muscled his man off the puck, and Lackey, I believe, has taken a penalty, but I think he's brought the Nepean player with him. So looks like roughing penalties for both of them. Lackey has been an absolute beast tonight. All right, 3:13 to go. 5-on-5. Face off in the Blazers' end. Davidson in to take the draw. He wins it back to Moore. Moore sends it back to Ling. Ling banks it off the boards to Ostapik, just out of reach. Slap shot from the point. Almost fools Dylan. Ling off the end boards to his partner Moore. Moore stretched past to Ostapik. Ostapik with some room. He skates into trouble. He catches an edge and goes down. Almost gets it back. Ref gets in the way again. And here comes Nepean. Ling forces him wide. Centering pass goes through everyone and out to the other side. Kelso there. Moore chips it up and over everyone. Out. Doesn't leave the zone, but Davidson collects the loose puck. His pass is just a little too far ahead of Ostapik, who then knocks a pass out of the air. He sends it down deep. 2:22 to go in the third. Kelso races in, pressures his man. Turnover. Bennett will get to this. Bennett sends it back to the point. It's sent back into the corner. Kelso is there to break that up. Bennett spins off a check. Bennett, he gets taken down. Kelso steals it. He walks out. He looks. Oh, nice pass through everyone. Falkenberg gets this. He takes a look. Upcoming penalty to Nepean. And with 1:47 to go, Nepean takes a hit to the head penalty. And the Blazers will likely, the final 1:47 of this game will be a power play. Unless, and hopefully, if the Blazers score.
Good one to be going to the penalty box.
Yeah. Nepean's best player goes to the box. We'll take that. Dax Bennett in to take the draw. He wins it cleanly back to Falkenberg. Falkenberg looks to get set up. He moves it down low to Tavachuk. Tavachuk from an angle shoots, hits a stick, throws it towards the net, rebound, sits in the slot. Nepean defender tripped on his goaltender's stick, and fans and coaches alike calling for a penalty. Oh, shot hits O'Donnell. They fall on it. O'Donnell has it behind the net. He sends it out front. Oh my, Blazers just can't bury one right now. Oh my. Goalmouth scramble almost went in. Puck sent all the way down. Murph will have to collect this. Oh boy. Leaves it for no one. I don't know if he fanned on it or someone was with him, but anyways, Blazers get it back. Bennett with some speed moves it up to Tavachuk. Tavachuk gains the zone. Tavachuk throws one towards the net. It's off the mark. Rhino battles for it. Puck to the blue line, kept in, but and Bennett looks like he's taken a tripping penalty with 45 seconds left in the game. So we will skate 4-on-4 for the duration of this third period. Final 45 seconds. Face-off comes all the way down at the Blazers' end. All right, I think this is Lackey taking the draw. I can't tell. Yeah, it is. Lackey in to take the draw. 4-on-4. He's got Rhino, Glasper, and Moore with him. Lackey wins this over to Moore. Moore spins off a check. He has it. He looks far side to Glasper. It's over his stick. Glasper chips it off the glass and into the Nepean zone. Nepean, stretch pass. They'll skate this one through the neutral zone. Moore knocks it off the forward stick. Moore goes into centering pass. Glassburn, or who was that? Rhino knocks it away. Glassburn sends it around the boards. Nepean pinches and keeps it in. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Moore has it. He sends it up the boards, and it is out, and that should just about do it. Final 5 seconds. Nepean looks up ice. They're forced wide. 2, 1, 0. Whew. And the Blazers hang on for a 2-2 tie. Despite jumping out to a 2-0 lead, Nepean battled back, and then both sides were pretty even after that, although the Blazers did have several goalmouth scrambles that could have easily gone in. So the Blazers continue their impressive play following the calendar turn into 2026. I don't know their exact record, but it feels like they've won more than they've lost. And against a strong Nepean team, they'll take this tie. We'll be back at it, I believe, Saturday afternoon. And until then, you've been watching Blazers hockey. And we'll see you on the weekend.